Welcome, kiddos, to Grandpa Ken's reading room. Now you've made my day complete because all my friends are here. See? And today we're going to read a really good story that I bet every one of you already knows, but it's still okay because it's fun, and if you watch it, you'll know what I'm saying when I read it. It's the Lion King. Yeah, you ready? Get up close, get comfortable. Here we go. From the smallest ant to the largest elephant, every living thing has a place in the great circle of life. Mufasa's place was as king of the lions. Sarabi was the queen, and their newborn cub, Simba, one day would become king and replace the Lion King. But on this day, little Simba rested in the hands of the wise baboon Rafiki, as he sprinkled the cub with dust and welcomed the future king to the great circle of life. See? Remember in the movie, and he sings and goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I can't do that. Mufasa's brother, Scar, did not attend the ceremony. He was not happy that Simba was next in line to rule the Pride Lands. He wanted to be the king, for Scar had always been second to Mustafa. Time passed and Simba grew. Early one morning, Mufasa took him to the top of Pride Rock. Simba, look, he said, everything the light touches to is our kingdom. Wow, the young lion said. Then he asked, what about the shadowy place? That's beyond our borders. You must never go there, Simba warned Mufasa. Oh, and there's Scar. He always looked like he was mad at somebody, and he was. He was mad because he wasn't king. Later, Simba proudly told his Uncle Scar, someday I'm going to rule the whole kingdom. Well, everything except the shadowy place, my father said. I can't go there. He's absolutely right, Scar slyly agreed. An elephant graveyard is no place for a young prince. Only the bravest lions go there. Now, Scar knew that Simba would want to prove that he was brave. He said nothing as Simba ran off to find his friend Nala to explore the mysteries of the Shadowlands with him. When the friends arrived at Shadowlands, they discovered an eerie, steamy place filled with elephant bones everywhere. It's so creepy, whispered Nala nervously. Come on, said Simba. Let's check it out. Huh? I don't think he should have done that. Zazu, the king's minister, had been looking for the cubs. When he caught up with them, he warned, we are too far from the Pride Lands. It is dangerous here. He. Strange laughter rang out. It belonged to 3 hyenas, Banzai, Shinzai, and Ed. Never figured that one out. Who slinked out from the elephant's skull. When Zazu told the hyenas he was Mufasa's minister, they realized that Simba was the future king. He's a king fit for a meal, Banzai snickered. The hyenas chased Simba and Nala. Suddenly, a thunderous roar rattled the rocks and bones. It was the roar of Mufasa, the Lion King. The frightened hyenas ran away. You bet they would, huh? Mufasa would get them. That evening, Mufasa had a long talk with Simba. Being brave doesn't mean you're going looking for trouble, he told his son. Dad, Simba asked suddenly, we'll always be together, right? Mufasa gazed up at the sparkling heavens. The great kings of the past look down on us from those stars. Whenever you feel alone, remember that those kings will always be there to guide you, and so will I. Although Scar was angry with the hyenas for letting Simba go, he made a bargain with them. If they helped make him king, they could have the run of the Pride Lands. So Scar brought Simba to a vast gorge and promised the cub a wonderful surprise if he would just wait on a certain rock. Scar then signaled the hyenas. Oh, Scar's such a bad guy, isn't he? Oh, I don't like him at all. The surprise turned out to be a stampeding herding of wild beasts, with the hyenas urging him and chasing him from behind. The earth trembled. The wildebeest ran into the gorge, heading straight for Simba. He sought safety in a tree, but the branch bent to his because of his weight, and he was slowly going down. And just before Simba would have fallen beneath the pounding hoofs, Mufasa grabbed him and carried him to a rocky ledge. Then, through the thick, swirling dust, Simba saw his father disappear into the thundering hoofs. Sad. When the stampede had passed, Simba found his father lying lifeless in the foot of a cliff. What Simba didn't know was that Scar had pushed his brother off the rock. "If it weren't for you, the king would still be alive," lied Scar, appearing at Simba's side. He tried to save me," said the cub, sobbing. "It was an accident." "Run away, Simba," Scar advised. Run away, and never return." Scar watched as Simba ran away. Then he sent his hyenas to kill the cub. But when the hyenas reached a thorny thicket, they stopped. "He'll never survive the desert," they reasoned, and they returned to Pride Rock and their new king, Scar. Under the burning desert sun, Simba surely would have died if it had not been for two curious creatures, Taman the Mercat, and Pumbaa the warthog. Timon and Pumbaa felt sorry for the cub. They took him to their jungle home and taught him how to live by their philosophy, Hakuna Matata, which meant no worries. They also taught the cub to eat insects. Eee! Simba tried to put the past behind him, but one clear night, the stars reminded him of the old kings and his father, Mufasa. Then one day, a lioness chased Pumbaa. Simba raced to protect his friend. "Nala!" he cried. "Simba," the lioness said, "I thought you were dead." The friends embraced. Then Nala told Simba that under cruel King Scar, the Pride Lands had become barren and the animals were starving. Hyenas were everywhere. But Simba refused to go back and take his place as the Lion King. He didn't feel worthy because of the things Scar had lied to him about. That night, where wise old Rafiki found Simba alone, he led Simba to a small pond. Simba saw his father's face in the water then. He heard his father's voice. "Simba, look inside yourself," Mufasa said. "You are my son and the one true king. You must take your place in the circle of life." See? He was looking in the pool of water, and it was really him. So Simba set out for the Pride Lands to confront the false king. Later, his friends Nala, Timon, and Pumbaa joined him. "I'm surprised to see you alive," sneered Scar as Simba approached Pride Rock. "I've come back to take my place as king," declared Simba. With an angry snarl, Scar forced Simba to the edge of a cliff. As Simba struggled to hold on, Scar leaned down and whispered, Here's my little secret. Simba, you didn't kill your father. I did. Simba's heart filled with rage, and the strength of 10 lions surged through him. He struggled up onto the rock, leaped on Scar, and the battle began. Nyla bravely led the other lionesses against the hyenas. Even Time and Pumbaa joined the fight. The battle raged until all the hyenas had ran from Pride Rock. Simba chased Scar to the top of Pride Rock and cornered him. Scar whispered again, No, please have pity on me. I'm your uncle. Run away. Just leave me alone. No, you run away, Scar, said Simba. Run away and never return. But when Simba turned his back, Scar attacked. Quick as the lightning that flashed above, Simba sent Scar flying over the cliff to the hungry hyenas. Whoa. Uh-oh. So Scar's evil reign ended, and Simba took his rightful place as the Lion King in time. King Simba and Queen Nala had a cub of their own. Way atop Pride Rock, their child rested in the hands of the wise baboon Rafiki, who sprinkled the cub with dust and welcomed her to the great circle of life. See, Simba had a girl. Yeah. The Lion King. I love it, you guys. And I love it most of all that you come back and see us again. We're on YouTube, and we love you, and we're really glad you're here.